If you're watching this video about how to stop phone addiction, maybe it's because your significant other spends more time looking at their screen than at you. Or perhaps you haven't seen your teenager's eyes in a week. Or maybe you realize that your phone controls you. In this video today, we're going to focus on you and how your phone controls you. We should begin by addressing the phrase that I've now already used twice, and that phrase is your phone controls you. It's time to face the facts, wouldn't you say? Let's start with examine the relationship. Your phone controls you. Is not an accurate statement, is it? In actuality, you are allowing your phone to control you. Your phone is an electronic device that you choose to purchase or pay for over time. You choose to pay a monthly fee to use. You choose to power it up. You choose to recharge it every day or however often. You choose to carry it with you. You choose to pick it up when it's been out of your hand for too long. And you choose to allow it to interrupt you throughout the day. Do you want to control your phone and intentionally use it as a tool? Or do you want to allow your phone to control your life? Here's a question for you, another one. And that question is, do you have a mission? Is there a goal you're striving for? Is there a particular objective that you want to accomplish in your work life or in your personal life? Is there an activity you want to participate in each evening or on some evenings? Is there a certain person that you want to spend quality time with? Perhaps your desire is to spend as much time with your phone as possible. But that's probably not the case, is it? Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. So the question is, what are your goals in life? What's your mission? Another question to consider is, are you satisfied in your physical world? A lot of people who are glued to their phones perceive that they get more satisfaction when they look at and reply to whoever, whenever on their device than the satisfaction that they get from the physical world that's right there in front of them. There's also a common phenomenon of FOMO, fear of missing out. So many people are willing to ignore the world that's right there in front of them out of fear that they're going to miss out on something that they think is very important that's happening in the digital world. So, are you satisfied in your physical world? Another question to ask is, do you tend to put things off? Perhaps you have a tendency to delay tasks because you don't feel like doing them, or they're uninteresting to you, or maybe you are very detail oriented, a few perfectionistic tendencies, maybe, and you're not quite sure what the next perfect step to take will be. Isn't it just so much easier to avoid all of that by diving into your phone? Does using your phone as a delay crutch ever come back later to bite you in the you know where? So ask yourself, do you tend to put things off? Another question to ask yourself is, do interruptions excite you? Have you thought about how many people stop by your desk throughout the day at work? Or if you're working from home, how many times they used to stop by your desk at work to ask you a question or just to chat? And the fact that they did this annoyed you because they interrupted you. What about your phone? Are you annoyed when your phone notifications interrupt you? When a coworker interrupts us, we experience a slight uptick in stress hormones because we know that we're going to be asked to do something or we don't want to be bothered in that moment because maybe we're in the middle of something. But when it comes to a phone notification, we receive this hit of dopamine. We're excited about the possibility that someone likes us enough to send us a text or an email, or we're thrilled about the possibility of what the next picture on Instagram is that's going to be posted. As far as next steps go, this was a lot of deep thinking about a phone, right? That's because when we've let our phones control our lives and become an addiction, we've moved beyond the physical and we've created mental and emotional attachments to that gadget. Once you've considered your perspective and your opinions and how you feel about the questions that I've just posed to you, then you'll be mentally and emotionally ready to proceed with the tactics you need to implement to stop your phone addiction. And that's exactly what we're going to discuss in the next video.